Hi there, this is Marisa from DigitalScrapbook.com, and today I am making papers and patterns for our Designer Madness 2023. And in this video, I'm going to make some floral patterns mostly in Illustrator, and then I'll be working a little bit in the end in Photoshop. So I have here some illustrations that I created on Procreate on my tablet, my iPad. And I've just dragged it in here. This is just an image, and I'm going to come over here. I'm going to use the image trace. If you don't have this window, it'll be up here, image trace here. And I'm just set this to color, and then I'm going to bring the colors down because I didn't actually use that many colors. And then we'll trace it and see how it goes. Very exciting. Here we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go, what am I doing? Image trace, expand, and then I'm going to remove that from the group, excuse me, and I'm going to remove this white background. And now the tricky part is I want to kind of select these individual flowers and group them so that I can get them out of here. But these ones are really close together. Let's see here. Okay, I think we got everything. Now I can move that. All right, and then lastly, we can group that. Okay, so now we can move them back together. We'll just be able to move them around a little bit more easily. I'm going to select all of these, come up to Object, Pattern, Make. All right, here we go. And let's see here. Do we want to rotate it like that? Or like that? Or I tried in one of the other videos doing one of these hexagons. Oh, that could be nice. All right, I want to make it a little taller though. So I'm going to increase the height. That was not enough. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we just have to decide if we want to move these around at all. Move these around. Okay, so that's pretty good. I don't know if these are in too much of a line here. Let's bring this down, bring that up. I wonder if I should have made some more. I need a little bit more. All right, sometimes it's hard to tell here. So let's come back over here and make the pattern, and then we can always edit it if we want to. So I'm going to make that, and then I find my pattern here. That's pretty good. I don't know. I feel like there's too much of a line here. What am I going to do? All right. Well, so if we're going to fix it, I'm just going to unselect the background, and I'm just going to double click on the pattern here. I'm going to see, I don't know if I move this one over here, move it down, and then, okay, maybe if I rotate this one around. Okay, this might be better. Now it might be a little best like we're all in a line. Okay, I'm feeling good that this is going to come. And then we come back here and you can see it changed my pattern. And I've got one, I don't know if it's because I've got one big one. This is too big, so I'm going to go ahead and scale this down to 50%. It's looking okay. It's not looking great. I feel like there's one big flower. All right, but I'm going to go with that for now. And so the nice thing here is if you mess with the size, as long as this layer is not selected, I can come back and edit this, and it will keep the size that I've selected. Otherwise, if you have this selected, it'll change. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to save this. We're up to paper number 6, and then I'm going to export this one, and then we'll make one more. I think a little bit more of a simple one. We'll probably use just one of these flowers. I think, and see how that looks. All right, so now I'm going to come back here. I guess we can save this as a new one, and I think I might use just this flower and make one with just this. Let's see if we try it. I'm kind of into this. Ooh, hexagon. Is this going to work? Let's make this bigger. I think I'm going to maybe try to give it a lot of space. And then we can shrink it down quite a bit. All right, so I'm just going to hide that. And then here, I'm going to select my actual one. And then we're going to scale this down quite a bit. That's pretty good. Let's maybe go down to 30. Okay, and then again, I'm going to shift this pattern over a little bit, which you can hardly see. Just get it centered there. I think I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's great. So now I'm going to go ahead and export this one. And then I will take them over to Photoshop, create my papers so we can see how we're doing with all these papers that I'm making. You can see what I've made so far. Let's see here, I want a white background. Okay, that should be good. And then we'll come in here and get the first flower paper. Probably, okay, so I used like all the colors. I didn't use this one. So that looks good to me. I'm going to stick with it, give it a little bit of texture, and say that is good enough for me. We'll save it here. Then we'll save the JPEG here for final use here. I guess later we'll have to come up for a name for this. And then we'll go ahead and resave this one as number 7. And get that one as well. Let's see here. We don't have any. I can use this lighter one. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. So that was easy enough. Go ahead and save that here. Then we can add in our papers and see how we're doing. We got 2 flower papers now to add in. All right. Where's our big one? I want to put this one down here. Like a good spot. And then this one I'll put up here. Okay. All right, so that's looking pretty good. So I've skipped some of the prompts here. Let's see, I still need to do a few different ones. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'll be back in another video making a few more papers. Thanks so much for watching this video.